Hola clase. Hello class. Today we will be talking about Mardi Gras and what it is, what its traditions are, and how it is celebrated all over the world. Through this presentation and the attached assignment, we're going to study cultural celebrations to practice our listening and speaking skills and to learn and review important vocabulary words. So, ¿qué es Mardi Gras? What is Mardi Gras? We know that we celebrate it every year and we get out of school and our parents get off work, but we're going to learn a bit more about what it is. Okay, so first, the name Mardi Gras is a French word that means Fat Tuesday in English. It is a type of celebration called Carnival, que se celebra en países de todo el mundo, which means it is celebrated in countries all over the world. It is a period of time before Lent, also known as the season before Easter, for people to party. Proviene de las culturas española y francesa. It comes from Spanish and French cultures. En los Estados Unidos, el Mardi Gras comenzó en Mobile, Alabama, pero el más grande es en Nueva Orleans. In the United States, Mardi Gras started in Mobile, Alabama, but the biggest one is in New Orleans. So what happens at Mardi Gras? Let's take a look at the list below, and first I'll say the English sentence, and then I'll read the Spanish translation next to it. People ride on floats. La gente viaja en las carrozas. People listen to music. La gente escucha música. People dance in the street. La gente baila en la calle. People eat cake and seafood. La gente come pasteles y mariscos. People wear necklaces. La gente usa collares. People catch stuff people throw from the floats. La gente atrapa cosas que la gente lanza desde las carrozas. Okay, now, ¿qué tipos de cosas vemos en los desfiles? What kinds of things do we see in the parades? I'll read the words below in English and in Spanish. Floats, las carrozas. Horses, los caballos. Bands, las bandas de música. Dancers, los bailarines. Costumes, los disfraces. Masks, las mascarillas. Did you know that Mardi Gras is also a celebration for royalty? Mardi Gras is led by a king, un rey, and a queen, una reina. They have their own floats and special costumes, los disfraces, with hats, los sombreros, dresses, los vestidos, coats, los abrigos, and jewelry, las joyas. They have a court of los amigos y los niños para montar, friends and children to ride on the floats with them. The colors, los colores of Mobile Mardi Gras are purple and yellow, morado y amarillo to represent royalty, la realeza. Alright, so what kinds of throws do we see at parades? Or, ¿qué tipo de cosas arroja la gente desde las carrozas? What kinds of things do people throw off the floats? We have moon pies and little cakes, pequeños pasteles, beads or necklaces, los collares, toys, los juguetes, cups, las tazas, balls, las bolas, candy, el dulce. Ahora, ¿qué comemos en el Mardi Gras? What do we eat during Mardi Gras? Well, we eat king cake, el pastel de rey, seafood, el marisco, jambalaya, el arroz con mariscos, gumbo, la sopa de mariscos, po' boys, los sandwiches de mariscos. So lastly, let's look at some fun facts about Mobile's Mardi Gras. Like we said before, Mobile has the first Mardi Gras in the United States. Mobile tiene el primer Mardi Gras en los Estados Unidos. A parade is sometimes called a boom boom. A veces a un desfile se llama boom boom. There are 40 parades during Mardi Gras season. Hay 40 desfiles durante la temporada de Mardi Gras. The people who ride the floats are in secret groups. Las personas que viajan en las carrozas están en grupos secretos. And the man who brought Mardi Gras to Mobile is named Joe Kane. El hombre que trajo el Mardi Gras a Mobile se llama Joe Kane. Now we have some palabras importantes, or important words, to study from this presentation. Some of these will be familiar to you from past lessons, but this will be a good refresher for those. Celebration, la celebración. Party, la fiesta. Time, el tiempo. First, primero. Begin, comenzar. Purple, morado. Yellow, amarillo. Seafood, el marisco. King, el rey. Queen, la reina. Colors, los colores. Cake, el pastel. Cup, la taza. Ball, la bola o la pelota. Necklace, el collar. Group, el grupo. Parade, el desfile. Man, el hombre. People, la gente. Horse, el caballo. Music, la música. Dance, bailar. Clothes, la ropa. Ride, montar. Street, la calle. Listen, escuchar. And that's pretty much it. To wrap things up, let's talk about your homework assignment that's due next Friday. You will research another culture or country's carnival celebrations, not from the United States. You will make a PowerPoint presentation with 4 slides. On the first slide, you're going to tell us the name of the carnival and if it has a special name and where it's celebrated. If it doesn't have a special name, just call it Carnival in Brazil or Carnival in Italy or whatever country you choose. On the second slide, tell us 3 facts about the celebration. You'll read your points in English and then in Spanish, just like we did with this presentation. On the third slide, tell us 1 way your celebration is different from Mobile's Mardi Gras. You will read your points in English and then in Spanish. On the fourth slide, give us 5 vocabulary words that go with your carnival celebration. They can be things like colors or foods or costumes. Just pick 5 words that kind of go with your celebration so we can learn about it in Spanish. List the vocabulary words in English and then in Spanish. And you will be presenting your PowerPoint to the class. You may read from your slides, but make sure you go over your information and maybe come up with a script and just really rehearse it, because we want to hear how you pronounce words and speak naturally. It's good practice for all of this, but you can read from your slides. And I will post this PowerPoint online so you can use it as a guide and so that you can get whatever vocabulary words you may need. But as always, feel free to reach out if you have any questions. All right, thanks everybody. Gracias.